If you believe everything Hollywood told you about chemo, you're actually terrified right now. Here is what you should believe and what you can ignore. Myth 1. You'll be stuck in bed. Fact. Many people work and live normally on their off weeks. You'll be radioactive. You're safe to hug. Just wash your hands normally and keep away from body fluids like saliva, urine for the first 48 to 72 hours after chemo. Some of the other myths around chemo is it will make you violently ill and nothing can be done about that. The fact is, modern medicine has made it very easy to combat all those side effects. You just have to be close to your doctor and keep expressing and showing and telling what you're experiencing so that they are mitigated. Another myth is, if your hair doesn't fall off, that means the drug is not working. I was a victim of that. I thought that too. But through reading and research, I found out that that's not true. Different chemo drugs react differently on different people. Some chemo drugs target the body plus the hair follicles, hence the hair losing. Others do not do that and they all work. It doesn't mean that once your hair has not fallen off, that the chemo hasn't worked. The next myth is chemo is one size fits all. This is not true. Your oncologist picks the drug you're going to take, the dosage, the schedule, depending on your cancer, your overall health, and other factors. So it's never one size fits all. This next myth is chemo is worse than the disease. I was a victim of that too, but it's not true. It's about the management of your side effects. The medical team's role is to ensure they are managed if you let them and help them do that, because this is a trade-off for healing from this disease and progress of the disease. Here are now the facts about chemo and what you should prepare for. Fatigue is the most common effect of chemo. Unlike normal tiredness, chemo fatigue does not go away or get fixed by rest. We are recommended to have mental pacing and physical pacing for that. Fact number 2 is chemo brain is real. I know maybe some of you haven't heard of this before, but this refers to the struggle chemo patients sometimes go through of mental fog, trouble concentrating, slowness generally, and other related effects that go away with time as the treatment ends. Fact number 3 is your immune system drops. Chemo affects the white blood cells, and this makes your immunity lower. So every time you're going to go for chemo, they do the blood count to make sure you have enough of those cells before they administer the next drug. Fact number 4, taste changes are common. Food can taste metallic, salty, or bland. I had a metallic taste in my mouth that was just not funny. Fact number 5 is these effects are cumulative. The first chemo might treat you better than the fourth, because if the chemo found your body healthy, you may not react so badly. You might start feeling the fatigue probably at the 4th stage. But my story was the reverse. I was so worn out. So I began on a low generally. Fact number 6 is you can still work and live sometimes for those whose body are still strong, for those whose bodies were found healthy. The chemo is in cycles, so patients choose when they can have the chemo, probably over the weekend, so that by the time the week is in the middle, they can go to work. What are some of the myths you have right now regarding chemo, please share them in the comments so that we bust them. So this only illustrates the need for knowledge before you go into anything, especially chemotherapy, that everyone has created fear about. It eases a lot when you read these kind of things before you go in for chemo, because when things begin happening to you, you don't fall off your chair. You don't think something new has come up, just like I did. Please continue to subscribe, like, share, and spread this word out so that we help our brothers and sisters out there that are battling the same. Otherwise, for now, I love you all.